Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
Yo, what's going down, man? Y'all know what it is, man. We in here, man. Back in here like we left our wallet and keys. Man, you know what it is. It is Thursday, man. It is Thursday. Yeah. You know. Hey, welcome to the channel with the most, man. Here come Dre. Instead of Sosa. Yo, what's going on? Yeah, you in there?
Yeah. You know, I'm going through the wild west.
Yeah.
Man, we digress, man. We live on the road.
On the road, baby. Man.
The most interactive channel on YouTube. Home of the digital dog show, dog of the week, dog of the month, all that good stuff. What's good, big
Yeah. Hey, you know what it is, man. We in here, man. We are in here. Hey, Dickie Foster in the chat. What's going down?
Dickie, mother loving father.
Yeah, Chico. Hard finish. Hey, yeah, what up, though? Hey, Arrowhead. Young fam. Yeah. Dirty Dog, man. They coming in here, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rocking and shocking, man. Shocking and rocking. Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Welcome, y'all. This live might be a little bit shorter, y'all, because of my bad service.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, man. You know, you going in and out, but you know, we going through them little drop spots, hot spots, man. You know.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, like Verizon.
Yeah, man. Big A, what's good, man? Can you hit us with that Bushido code this morning, bro?
For sure, man. You know what I came here to do. Man, we gonna talk about honor. Greatness is not claimed. It is proven. Yes, it is proven. Greatness is not claimed. It is proven. Honor. Man,
that's hard.
Yeah, it is, man. That's why I was saying about the when we were having that conversation yesterday about best condition, you know, show and prove, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. But topic of the day is a good one, man. It's a good one. Battle over the best. Who is the GOAT?
Who is the GOAT? Drop y'all GOAT, American Pit Bull Terrier or whatever breed it is. Make sure if it's not an APBT, you drop the name and the breed of the dog you were speaking on.
Yeah. Positive Dog, man. What's happening? Wifey in the building. She at work. Lil J. Yeah, man.
Top of the morning.
Yeah, man. Who man, name y'all GOAT, man. You know, drop that in the chat. You know, let us know who you rocking with, man.
And I'm gonna give y'all some breakdowns, and I'm gonna tell y'all some stories. They may be lies, they may be true, but they're very entertaining nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so could it be Could it be one of the OGs, one of the originals, Galveston's pup? Could that be one of your goats? Or maybe it's Kobe's pincer, 70-pound plus dog that helped be one of the progenitors of the breed. Maybe it's Kobe's Tej. Maybe it's Tudor's Dabo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe it's Goldie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tell us a little story. Give us a goat and give us why. Talk about your goat and tell them why. Maybe it's Mayday. You know what? Maybe it's double grand champion Tornado. Or maybe you think it's the Queen of Hearts.
I think I know who Pitwise is.
Yeah, we all know who Pitwise is. He gonna pick that China because it's like them black dogs.
Yeah, man.
Maybe it's Fritz, man. You know what I'm saying? He stopped 22 of them things. Or so they say, you know. I can't prove it or not, but that's what I heard. Now I believe it where I heard it from.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Is it Hunch? Is it Barracuda? Is it Jocko? Is it Red Boy?
Yeah.
Reno? Is it Wild Sides Renegade? Maybe you think it's Honey Buncher or Jeep or Bully's Son. Or maybe it's that great producer Frisco. You know, and we working our way up, you know what I'm saying? We working our way up. Because we got some dogs that's legendary today, man. You know, I know a dog named Apache Kennels Knucklehead that I think is a great competitor for it.
Man. Yep. I know who my goat is. Yeah.
What's that, BK? What's your goat?
Hey, who could it be? The Sake? Man, that's Saki, man. You know what I'm saying? Saki is the GOAT to me, man. I would, you know, and I'll tell you why. The program that I'm currently in is built off of Saki. Saki has created a movement within himself for the current wave that we're doing, that we're in and moving right now. No, it's not in a traditional sense. So, you know, there is no talk of the box and what, you know, and all of that stuff, because, you know, we in the current day and times. But in the current day and times, for me, in my opinion, who better, you know, to be the GOAT? And this is just for me, for the dog that will be the GOAT to me. A lot has been built behind Saki. He's brought a lot of people together. He's created a movement, you know, and he's putting good dogs on the ground. And he comes from a good line. So, you know, Saki is mine, man. He does, you know, he does it all, man. You know, jack of all trades, master of none, you know? Yeah. Yep.
Well, shout out to TK, shout out to Apache, shout out to Mr. Woodall, shout out to Pitt Island, shout out to Garner, shout out to Murder's Flatline.
Yeah.
And shout out to Line. You know what I'm saying? All of these kennels, man, they had something to do with that dog that you talk about, bro. So I gotta give kudos to those guys and the dogs they produce, man. Shout out to Pitbull City's Hong Kong. Shout out to Mr. Fred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
All of these men played an integral part in putting lines together that can be used in today's times for whatever you want them to do.
Yep. Yeah. And also when I say how I finish say I'm a jack of all trades and master of a few. I heard that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Nah, but you know, I just really when I speak of the GOAT, you know, for me, I really like to keep it as grounded and in a reality setting for me. It's a lot of stories out there that, you know, could be true, could not be true. A lot of people, you know, live and breathe off of those stories. And, you know, for dogs that, you know, they never touched, never seen, just, you know, heard from he say, she say, whatever the case may be. And for me, I just want to keep it 1,000. If I talk about a dog, I sincerely want to have had some kind of interaction with the dog, or you know the person who owns the dog and be able to have those type of conversations, man. So that's, you know, I'm just trying to keep it in current times right now and moving forward. Yep.
So, and if we don't start talking about these modern dogs, man, you'll never hear about them. So salute to everybody who's doing that, man. Without you don't have to crap on the past to talk about the now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we're not here to steal nobody's thunder, man. But we definitely here to make some noise ourselves.
Yeah, hey, game breaking, yes, man. I'm heavily H-Town influenced, man. Yes, man. I'm, you know, out of that H-Town, man. Yes, sir. You know who that was. that was that row.
Big A, you might open the link, man, because like I'm gonna need some help from these guys this morning while I'm going in and out.
Yeah, got you. Say less, brother.
While you dropping that link, man, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that, man, for real.
Yeah.
Y'all, my eyes is on fire. The sun coming up in Texas. Good God Almighty, and I'm driving into the east.
Yeah, man, it's gonna hurt. You know, the heat down here is gonna hurt you, man, because you so used to, you so acclimated to that dry heat. Same way with that dry heat hurt me. You know what I'm saying?
Look here, bro. Man, I got out the car to get gas about an hour ago, and it was 70 degrees. Man, I was freezing. I said, I should have brought a hood.
Yeah.
It was cold as all, man. I say, man, bro, 70 degrees is cold.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I know a lot of y'all jealous about that. Down there, you know, having them below. Man, the weather already changing, you know, across the nation, man. It's already going into that transition, man. Yeah.
That being said, take care of the goat on your yard, man. Take care of your goats, because as the weather changes, different things affect your dogs differently. You might go away from the fleas and ticks, but you might have to get that bedding right. You know what I'm saying? Might have to adjust that schedule.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I gotta go drop some of that D-Earth down now. saying the D-Earth, like saying the word is down there, like right now is like saying like where's your sister sauce, you know? Yeah. Yeah, where's your sister sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. But nah, man, it's give kudos to your dog, man. Shout out to Big C, man. Shout out to Big C with Cayenne. It's public. Shout out to Cash Dog. Big C, what's your goat? Who to go to your dogs, man? Who's your goat on your yard, man?
Yeah.
Shout out to Pitwise with O'Ren, a dog of the month of July. He also has Pitwise's Hanzo. You know what I'm saying? Hattori Hanzo. You know, shout out to him. Fantastic animal. Pitwise, who to go to your yard? You know.
Yeah. Man.
I know who you gonna say. You either gonna say the Queen or King Smoke, but I think it's Batman. Casino already gonna tell you. He gonna tell you Canelo.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Gracie May. Todd Green, who to go to your yard? Is it Gracie May? Is it Sonny?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't know what the speed limit is, but I know I'm leaving these cars behind me. Let me slow down.
Yeah, man.
Texas, don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I ain't fooling around with Texas, y'all. Once I get to New Mexico, if I'm going east, but once I get to Louisiana, man, I play around with them a little bit, but I ain't messing with Texas. But y'all state boys got everything.
Hey man, you tripping? LA, that Louisiana is Texas' first cousin.
Yeah, but they ain't got the
just like,
same parents. They might be siblings, but they ain't got the same parents. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, I put it like this. If I don't have to drive through Louisiana, I'm not driving.
While you talking that crazy talk, let me ask you, what other state got a separate kind of police? Y'all got the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, they different. They are different.
Y'all got your own kind of police down here.
Yeah, they different. But don't sleep on Louisiana. Louisiana ain't no pump. Yeah.
Nah, I know you telling stories because I know for a fact we went to South Bottoms. You we went to South Bottoms. You was flying down through there.
Yeah, I was going the speed of traffic. Yeah.
That don't make it legal. They can still pull you over.
Yeah, man. But look, man, I don't know, man. I'm just giving you forewarning now. I'm just telling you, man. Look, when I used to hit the road, I would drive around Louisiana. I would go up. Yeah, I go through West Memphis if I don't have to travel through Louisiana, I'm not doing it. Texas is bad enough. You get out of Texas, you got like damn near a breath of fresh air, man. You know, as far as the laws and the state boards and stuff, it's like you just extending it going into Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Man, but hey, huh?
I got pulled over in Louisiana, man. I got pulled over in Texas, man. Them boys said, "Give me all you got."
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's Texas for you, man. They don't play, but yeah, man. But at the same time, man, you was living out there. What was Shreveport? Yeah, Lake Charles. You stay down in Lake Charles, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's always the hardest right before the sun come up, Yeah.
Oh, it's coming up, man. It's got that little orange, that little orange line on the bottom. The sky light blue is orange. You know the sun about to come up bright. I got my shades though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, and you don't even hear that puppy in the back there. He's chilling.
Yeah.
Ain't had no car sickness or nothing.
That's good, man. That's good, man. Hey, Big C. Big C, bro. He on the way. The puppy on the way, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, you from the huh?
Say what?
You from the Carolinas, bro. The laws out there ain't no pump. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Georgia and Virginia.
Okay.
And Virginia.
Yeah. Maryland too. Maryland ain't no joke, bro.
Yeah, I don't fool around with Maryland either. I don't fool around with nothing north of Virginia, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I don't fool around with nothing.
Yeah.
And in Georgia, because they had an unmarked that looked like a regular car. I told you I had my Challenger. I was riding. I seen a Charger. He pulled up beside me. You know what I'm saying? I gunned it. Boom.
Yeah.
We ride. We raced probably about a quarter mile. Then he finally threw the lights on and pulled me over.
Yeah, you should have let him win. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I heard Georgia be having some crazy unmarked cars, man. Vets and yeah, all types of craziness, man. Yeah.
And Georgia, the only state I've seen that had undercovers with non-US made cars. Normally your unmarked is like Dodge or Ford or Chevy. Man, them boys be out there with Toyota on your behind, boy.
It's like that in New York City too, man. It's like that in NY. Yeah, Big C on the road, bro. On the road, man. Yeah, man, you about 2 hours, 2.5 out now.
I don't know. I can't see the map, man. I
Don't
don't want to
worry
take
about it.
that's up the
Yeah,
live.
don't worry about it. Yeah, you not worried. Yeah. Yeah. Young fam say, yep. He said South Carolina officer once told me if I give him $580 and everything we got, we can go.
Yeah.
Man, it be real. Real out there in the field, man. Yeah. Man, who y'all go, man? Y'all ain't gonna drop that down there, man. Ain't nobody gonna say anything. Man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Arrowhead's Coda too. Good, look fantastic.
Mhm. Yeah, man. Arrowhead ain't ducking and dodging nothing.
Hey, let me say this too, man. Shout out to Fat TV, man. Shout out to Mike Dan. Shout out to King T and the Cat Bros community, man. Like, man, yesterday, man, when I got started on this road, bro, y'all had me so geeked up. I had to call Big. I said, Big A, man, Fat Bill and them shouted me out, man. And you know what I'm saying? I went over to King T and them, they showing me love, man. They don't even realize, man, these lives getting me through this ride, bro.
Man, when he called me, that's what got him here quick. You know, he shit, man, gave him the extra fuel. That's why I be saying, man, like man, y'all don't understand, man. Like we be putting in the work, man, but man, you know, that love, man, that helps, man. It gives the fuel to keep it going. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to my brother Toyo too, because he gonna have to cook up good this morning, y'all, because I ain't worth a dime.
Yeah. Hey, can y'all hear me? Big C say my mic went out. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
young fella, he got something on the way.
one more stop before I get to San Antonio, Big A.
You gonna have to what?
Take one more stop, man. Take one more stop.
Mm-hmm.
The sad part ain't no Buc-ee's on this route.
No, it ain't.
Bunch of loves.
Yeah.
Yeah, about every 100 miles of loves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Man. Yeah. And you said Ritz was your goat, right?
Say again?
You said Ritz was your goat, right?
Yeah. Mims Ritz.
Can you tell me, you know, something about Ritz, you know, and how he, you know, came into your radar as the GOAT?
Yeah, so Ritz is down off of man, I don't want to mess this up because I had a Jigs dog. Ritz and Jigs was half brothers, half siblings. And, both of them had the same daddy, Mims Dopey, but one of them's mama name was Polly and the other one's name was Little Amber. I don't want to mess it up, but they were both bred tight on the Red Boy on top of a quarter out of Snooty. But Ritz was a special dog. He was a chocolate dog with white markings, and from the time he was a puppy, he was known to be a very, very superior athlete. So much so that when he would get a hold of other animals, he would dismember them quickly, moving limbs. It was said that Mims Ritz went out over 22 times, and each time he went out, the opponent didn't make it back home. Mims Ritz lived to be about 7 years old. At the age of 7, his teeth were rounded out, and his canines were next to useless. He took him to the vet for a checkup, and they asked that please don't bring a towel out. The dog is trained to he likes to bite on towels. The veterinarian came out with a towel on his arm. Ritz bit the arm and broke the arm, and Ritz was put down. That's what I was told about Ritz.
Dang. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you think it's disrespectful to bring a camera in on a vet visit?
I tell you what, if I can't bring my camera in on my vet visit, I ain't going to that vet no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I ain't never heard of an animal having a HIPAA violation.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, young fam, he said that I'm the way I'm picturing it is he had the towel probably wrapped on his forearm, just like hanging over his forearm, so he didn't have to carry it or something. I had some other stuff in his hand or something. I don't know. I'm just speculating, you know. And the dog bit the towel on his arm, you know. Yeah.
And let me tell you why I like him so much.
Mm-hmm.
I like him so much. I didn't even have nothing straight off of him. I had his half brother in my pedigree, and because I heard that story, I was so proud. You couldn't tell me that my psycho dog wasn't a bad one. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't a bad one. That's why I like certain dogs, man. They make a name for themselves, whether it's online or offline. You'll be proud to have it on your pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what they represent.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. Yeah. Okay, cause Big C say he said I record my vet visit so I can go back just in case I missed something they said. And I never thought about doing that. But when you said that, I was thinking like, man, what would be the situation if he did have it recorded? You know, I know it's back in the day or whatnot, but if he did have it recorded saying, hey, do not bring a towel out, in the, you know, the doctor brought the towel out anyway, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. At least, you know, to the point of saving the dog life. You go on producing. Yeah, so what dogs came after Ritz?
So I was introduced and found out about Ritz because I knew a gentleman that owned Ritz Rex Chal, Ritz 2. And that dog, along with his litter mates that were released to the public, went for $5,000.
Wow. What year was this?
$5,000. This was in my lifetime. I was trying my dangest to come up $5,000 so I could get one of them myself.
Yeah.
Now, Ritz 2, I actually laid my hands on and got to see that dog in person.
Yeah.
And I watched him snap the limb off a mimosa tree with his bite.
What was his
that right there? I saw that.
Yeah. What was his build and structure?
He was built more like one of them, a hound, a long rangy dog, like a hound, but still muscular. Looked like a chocolate macho buck dog or something like that.
Okay.
Longer snout, you know. He wasn't the best looker, but man, once I saw him bite that mimosa tree branch off, man, I was astonished. That's where I feel.
Okay. Yeah. So there wasn't anything special about him when it came to confirmation, was it?
No, I think he would have easily won a confirmation to show the judge who he was looking at. He didn't have a full prick ear, you know what I'm saying? He had no actual faults. He just wasn't the prettiest dog I ever seen. But he was beautiful once I seen him work.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's, you know, that says a lot in itself, man. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah. Bruno, what's going down? Yeah.
I tell you another dog. He's another one I really like, and it's Carl Cruz's Rolex.
Okay. Tell me about Rolex.
I got to see Rolex. I got to see Rolex. I didn't talk to Carl about Rolex too much, but I saw Rolex 2 grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he grew up right down the street from me, and Rolex 2 reminded me. He looked like Saki. You know what I'm saying? He looked like Saki.
Yeah.
He, even though Ritz was kept as a house dog, I'm pretty sure you pay $5,000, you keep him as a house dog too.
Yeah.
That's Ritz too. But Monsoon Rolex was a yard dog, and he ran the yard.
Mm-hmm.
I watched several litters come off of him, and those litters, like, you know how people talk about them litters is killing each other. He was producing stuff like that all the time, man, all the time.
Yeah.
Very, very intense bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
I had a son of that myself off of Rolex too.
And what was that like? What was he like?
Oh, that's the dog. If you could pull it up with me in that black T-shirt.
Yeah, I just had it up there. Yeah.
That's William Shaba.
Okay.
That's Andre Shaba. That's circa 2007, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
That's anything about how good they look. That dog right there is the prototype for Saki.
Yeah. Yeah. And how would that dog compare to Saki today?
Man, he could outbite him.
Mm-hmm.
That dog was, I don't think he was as athletic as Saki, but he was more powerful than Saki.
Yeah.
More powerful. That dog, if I had known anything about weight pulling in that era, I definitely could have pulled some weight with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would have done too hot on the slat mill. Very confirmationally sound. You see how pretty that dog is, man. That dog, man, I would have took that dog and wrecked the ADBA if I knew what the ADBA was back then, man.
Yeah.
But back then I was all about BFKC, so you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know how to use them like I use them now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, game breaker. You talking like he knows something, huh? Yeah, for sure.
I don't know a lot. Them dogs right there, I know them dogs. Them was my dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't. I say about them ones.
Yeah, man. For sure, man.
And yeah, his sister was a cross between the cruise and the Mim stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But she had that jigs on her top side, man. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she came down off a litter, and she was the only black and white dog off the litter, man. She had a sister named Juno that was badder than her. And you know, back then I was itching to see what they would have done if they would have got a hold of each other. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you know, being responsible, we didn't do no mess like that. But I feel like after I got her, she could have, you know what I'm saying? She could have been a better dog than Juno.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Man. Shreveport Mike, what's happening? Man. Ain't nobody really dropping the GOAT, man. They go.
White dog, man.
Say that again, bro.
I say that she's the one. I listen to them old heads. They say, yeah, man, you know, you put a dog on a spring pole and they'll stay out there all day. So I put the dog on a spring pole and left her, went to work and came back and she was still there, tired as all.
Yeah. MKM, what's happening,
like,
bro? Yeah.
What it do, MK?
Yeah, the Jedi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I think that dog, that Cruise Mims, I think that Cruise Mims cross would have made a good hog dog, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good hog dog.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I really want to pull. I wish I had a picture of her to pull her up.
Yeah.
But I like how much I got her tatted on my chest.
Yeah. Hey, did you draw that pattern?
What pattern?
For what you got tatted on your chest?
Yeah, I drew. I sat there and drew it, and then he took it and transferred it, and then he laid it down, and he just went over with the tattoo needle.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Most of my tattoos I hand drew on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's
I hand draw them, they take it and copy it, and then they take it and they put it on this little thing, and it does a mirror image of it, and then they put it on you. They you know what I'm saying, they tattoo it on you.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Man.
But yeah, Big A, man, you know, that's my rant for this morning, man. It felt good to talk about them, man.
Yeah.
These dogs are all my goats, you know. Because at the time, Psycho was the greatest of all time for what she did. In modern times, Saki be my goat modern time too.
Yeah. That's why I say for me it's Saki, man. I really only want to talk about dogs that I've had my hands on, that, you know, I've got it's other dogs that I could definitely talk about too, that I've been around and had my hands on, but to me, Saki takes the cake as far as the movement, and, you know, me, and especially me being part of the program and all of that, man, and you know, Saki's accomplishments and all of that, you know. So for you know, the here and now today, yeah, for me it'd be Saki.
Well, I agree, but also Saki is based upon several dogs that I've owned from the past, different qualities they had that they were superior to him in. Shaba like Saki. Psycho was the hardest biting dog I've ever owned.
Yeah.
My dog, Jarborough's Killer, aka Williams Rocket, was the best protection dog I've ever owned. You know, but Saki combines all of those traits because, you know, I just like it. You know, I like everything they had.
Yeah, man.
And I had some other ones that didn't pan out. You know what I'm saying? Those other ones didn't pan out. They didn't make the cut. So talk about it.
Yeah.
Not today. But I got a long line of failures, man. A long line of failures. And they was the goats at failing.
I bet you we can line them up. Mine be a lot. I have more than yours, more failures than yours, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. My list of failures look like Pet Cemetery.
Man, if you put it on a sheet of paper, you can hold it up, stand it with your arm fully extended, and hit the ground.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, bro. But I just want to come over here and talk that talk. You know, it's Throwback Thursdays, man. So, you know, we throwing it back and talking, you know, just talking dogs a little bit, you know.
Just a little bit, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I had another dog I like, man. Another Chinaman, a Frisco dog. His name was the one I talked about. You know, he used to turn around and he had the sound diversion. He would turn around and bite you, or bite what's behind him when he heard a gunshot and stuff like that. I like that dog too.
Yeah, I remember you talking about him a little bit.
Yeah, that dog bit my grandfather as a puppy. My grandfather. Yeah. I had other dogs. You know, I had a couple other little pit bull wannabes, and they were super human friendly. But this dog was a man biter, and you know, he probably was like 4 or 5 months old. My grandfather went out there messing around, you know. And when I got home basketball practice, my granddaddy said, that dog bit me. He said, I ain't feeding him nothing else. You know, he said nothing. I ain't feeding him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that made me laugh, man. That made me laugh, bro. You couldn't tell my granddaddy. my granddaddy wasn't no dog bad. You know what I'm saying? To him, wasn't no
Yeah.
dog bad.
Yeah. And what dogs did he have, you know, when you were growing up?
So he had 2 13-inch Beagles, Jack and Bill.
Mm-hmm.
We had a Walker named Buck. We had a Blue Tick named Blue. And we had an American Bulldog Pit Bull Cross named Buster.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Buster was a bad dog.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm still scared of Buster to this day. He been dead, shoot, probably 30 years.
Yeah. Game Breaker say Pandy, Lady Stone, Champ, Tyrone. You talking about Box Tyrone?
Yep, and Rasta Man, Lady Stone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about, GB. Appreciate that, GB.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Shout out to Rasta Man and shout out to Bach. Good gentleman.
Yep.
Fine
Yes, sir. Yep. Stand up gentlemen. Yeah, man.
Shout out to both of them. They've come through the channel before and dropped knowledge on us, man. Bach don't fool too many people, man. So that really been a lot, man. You know.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Schoolboys Big Red.
Big
and
Red.
Miss Rowdy. And Miss Rowdy.
Yeah, man. So
The mate too.
Hey, do you think it's one you know, for one dog that typically makes the name for the dog, man?
If you only had one dog, yeah.
Well, I'm saying, well, I mean, it's usually, I mean, I know a few people that's had, you know, had, not personally, but, you know, had grand champs, you know, a few of them, you know, line of champs and so on and so forth. But do you think it's that one particular dog that they're known for?
Most of the people I can think of, if you look into them, they got more than one great dog. They got one that stand out or a staple. But a lot of these, like, they didn't just have one good dog. They were known because they could make good dogs.
Yeah.
You know, or they could handle good dogs well, or they could train good dogs well, or they caught a standing size hog well. You know. So yeah, man, it would be.
If I said Cruz, what dog would you think?
I think of Rolex, and I'd also think of Cruz Rocky.
Okay. Yeah, man. If I said Boudreaux, who would you think?
Bose, Blind Billy, Eli, Maverick. You know, some of these dogs he didn't necessarily keep them, but he was the progenitor dogs.
Yeah, okay, but if you were to name one dog from them, who would you name?
Eli.
Yeah.
But that's just being crass though, because you know, I like you. But to me that's being crass. To look at him and not think about Bo, Blind Billy.
No, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I would just say, you know, that one that, you know, I don't know, that kind of takes the cake, I guess you could say. You know, I guess had the most influence on either the program or the community as far as, you know, production and all, you know. Everybody has the dogs that they like, but, you know, I notice a lot of people, some people, when they talk a particular dog, man, they stick to one dog. You know, they talk about a lot of the dogs in the line, but, you know, their favorite dog is the one that they typically stick to. You know.
So I agree with that to an extent, but I will say this, man. When it comes to Boudreaux dogs, they don't say Eli's Boudreaux. They say Boudreaux's Eli because they call it the Boudreaux line of dogs, man. So with him, I just throw him as an example, right?
Yeah.
But I can see where you're coming from. Like, you know, who is that dog? But he's not a good example.
Yeah. Well, I'm just naming, Fat Bill.
Okay, so with Bill, I think of Bolero, you know what I'm saying? But he also has some Snake Man dogs that he had crossed with as well, you know, not just the Garner stuff. But I would say Bolero is the first thing I think of. But also that comes from the community now, still shouting out Bolero to this day.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I could throw out Schoolboy.
Schoolboy, Schoolboy just talked to us the other day about that, man. So I would have said Big until the other day he was on the panel and he said Mr. Rowdy. So if Schoolboy represents Rowdy, I'm gonna respect his word because I think Schoolboy know his dogs.
Yeah, without a doubt. Okay.
Yeah, you got to pardon me real quick. Give me 5. I gotta run this loves and hit the head real quick.
Roger that, man. Yeah, man. Don't nobody want to come up here. Pitwise, you don't want to come up here, bro, for the last 15, man. You know. I know who your goat is. Who's your goat, Pitwise? Better not be Chinaman. Better not be. You better not say China. You know what I'm saying? Longwood, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Yeah, man. Man. There you go.
Bro, I literally just crawled out the bed.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
This night shift, boy. Whew.
Man, that graveyard shift will take it out you, man. Especially if you are early bird or you really move around there. Man, that stuff will break you, boy.
Yeah, I got one more week of this. I got next week, and then after that, I go back to days. So so I'm trying to get up a little bit earlier to get back adjusted. But yeah, man, a lot of times, man, the dog men themselves, they don't get to choose what dog immortalizes them, you know?
Yeah.
Like I read a whole bunch of stuff saying like Danny Burton always said that Hank really wasn't his favorite dog like that and really didn't hold him out high regard. But most people think of Hank when they think of Danny Burton, though, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and so and with Floyd, man, for Floyd Boudreaux, man, for like, dude, you have to say Eli, man. Like, when people describe that line of dogs, they say Eli, you know.
Yeah. So, that's why I was saying, because I do know, just that example that you were saying, how some dog men, the dog that everybody talks about isn't the dog that they like, but that's what they known for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's gonna be like that. I mean, like when it's all said and done, man. Like as of today, dude, Hanzo isn't my 20th best dog. But guess who people going to associate with me for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So well, I think people are getting to know you and Hanzo at the same time versus knowing all the dogs that you had prior to, as far as your exposure, out there, man. Because when I think of Pitwise, the first thing that pops into my head is Hanzo.
Yeah, of course. Yep. So
you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. And it don't matter if you like Hanzo or not. I mean, like right now, if you say Pitwise, Hanzo is the first thing that's go. You know what I'm saying? But you got other stuff going on.
Yeah. But I mean, but that's the forefront. That's the representative for for me right now. You know what I mean? And what he's doing and what he's producing. So I mean, that's just how it is, man. Like when you like, no matter how many dogs Tom Garner's ever going to have, when you think of Tom, you're going to think of Frisco. You have to.
Yeah. Big C is goats of the past. It's just the goat to you. I just don't want to talk about dogs that I never had my hands on and jumping into the stories and all of that. It'd be different, I just want to keep it there, for me and myself, trying to create some present day and moving forward, salute to everything from the past and the dog men that made it what it is today. But yeah, that's all. Yeah. Hey, what's happening? Breakdown. What's going down, man?
What up, though, man?
Hey.
I thought Pitwife was gonna say Chinaman. I was gonna double down with it, man.
You better not say Chinaman. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Nah, see, that's my goat. But I mean,
so you have to explain why. Tell us why.
I mean, I just fell for the marketing scheme,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, just like when I really got introduced to these dogs, because I started out a lot of times, hanging out with some buddies with American Bulldogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the American Bulldogs have their own online pedigree site too.
Yeah.
And then so one day I forgot how to get to it, so I just Googled like online pedigrees, and the first one that came up was the APBT online pedigree site. So
Yeah.
back in the early 2000s, when you click that site, the first dog to come up is Chinaman, and it's the classic picture of him. And I was like, what dog is this?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like I went from seeing that picture of Chinaman and then going down this whole rabbit hole. I opened an account that day too, and then just started like in this big deep dive, and then it's like, read the Chinaman story and stuff too. And I was like, man, that's the kind of dog I want, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And ever since I've been like mapping my blueprint out, you know what I mean, for like that style and that shape, and obviously, you know what I mean, like what I got now. So, yeah, it just turned. It was just one of those happenstance things, man. I just stumbled on them by accident and learned about it, and then realized that when I was going through all those auto traders back in the day in North Carolina, when looking in the back of the book, that they were just, when I was looking at bloodlines back there, and they were saying Snooty, Red Boy, and Cinnamon, they really meant to put Chinaman. But they just jacked up the pages and shit back then, and I'm like, oh, that's what they was talking about. I was like, because I ain't never heard of no cinnamon bloodline before.
Yeah.
And then, but they meant that, so somehow it was like a, you know what I mean, lost the translation somewhere. Yeah, and then that just turned into this thing, and then I realized that, man, that place is only a couple hours away from me, and I was like, oh man, we in there, because I had to play. I got the rare opportunity to be around a lot of different lines, man. I'm near Carl Mims country, so the Snooty Red Boy stuff, you know what I mean? The Fat Bill dogs, the Garner dogs, the Red Boy Jocko dogs, I'm right up the road from like the termite stuff, and you know what I mean. So I had a chance to sample all of the wares. But all roads led back to these Chinaman dogs, and man, and people say what they want about them, but they work for me, man. Because like I went and got them straight from the source.
Yeah, and that's what's up, man. Yeah, and that was that was your first dog?
No, my first dog. When I was on base housing, my neighbor, he was from I think South Carolina, and he had two dogs down from two a male off of Cruise Rocky, and then he had a litter, and I got a male off of him named Ox and stuff too. So that was like my first like legit paper dog.
Yeah.
And then he got a little bit older. He got stolen on base.
Damn.
Yeah, like some guy like eventually wanted to like come breed to him and look at him, and then the next day he was like removed. He was off my chain spot, man, fully extended and everything gone. So,
oh man,
yeah, so
they got my stomach turning. That still be, man, look,
yeah, man. So early on, man, I got my first taste of being the victim of a dog thief, So yeah, now everything got cameras. This thing is surveillance around the clock, man. Ain't no dark spot on this property, so.
Yeah.
But That's how. But that's how you learn, man. When it comes to surveillance and alarm systems, everybody say people always get it after the fact.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like backup generators and everything else too. You need them, but people usually don't buy one until something happens.
Yep. Yeah, man. Breakdown. What man? Talk to me, man. What's your favorite, man?
And it's too many. I think those names I named earlier was just some couple names that came to my mind. I think Big C just said something great in the chat. He was like, if they people still bringing up their name today, and they ghosts, and I think that's true.
I like that.
I like what Pit Wise said about Chinaman. That was a good. Don't jump on me, Big A. I'm from the South too. You heard me. Please don't jump on me.
You
But
good?
Chinaman. It was the I seen the picture of Chinaman. I did the research on him. When I heard one of the old school. I mean, one of the vets, legendary people say that Chinaman wasn't the only dog. If he wouldn't have been the only dog that they took to the college and get the things ran on him with the VX02 stem in him and his style. I'm like, when he go back there to that soft part, you know what I'm saying? That was the couple things they did it for me for Chinaman. But then also kind of like Pitwise when I started doing my research, and then it was like a atomic bomb blew up. You know what I'm saying? I realized it wasn't just Chinaman. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of them out there that possess some of the similar traits or some of the same killer style as him. So like man, we'll be here all night, man.
Yeah.
Thinking about dogs, because every time somebody bring up a dog, it's gonna make you remember another dog that you probably forgot about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people get into the lines that's typically in their region, because they can get their hands on it, like Pitwise, you didn't know anything about what you call it, Rocky, until you got the dogs from Rocky, huh?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea who the dog was, and then but then I saw who he produced, and Coleman's Bullet, and I looked at him first of all, like looks wise. I was like, oh man, he's a great looking dog, and and then did some research on him, and was like, man, he producing dogs like this. Shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's just like one leads to one leads to one, and that's what I love about this, man. You can click on something in the fourth generation. Now you looking back 50 years ago, 60 years ago, some cases, you know what I mean, and so
yeah, man.
Yeah, history is always cool, man. So especially when it's the correct pedigree.
Yeah, yeah, man.
But that's a different story for another day.
Yep. Yeah, man. That's why I always stay local. For the most part, I've never traveled to get a dog, man. I've never traveled to get a dog, but you can gauge the dog that's standing before you versus running off of the paperwork and the pedigree or whatnot, man. That that means a lot to me, because at the end of the day, whether the paperwork is right or not, I can be confident in the dog that's sitting before me and focus on it. A lot of if you get that story like something don't line up with the paperwork and all this, and you was depending on the pedigree to be what it was, man, and it's not, man, that could knock the wind out you. You know what I'm saying? It can,
So Big A, give us one of your I know you said Psyche for the current, but give us one of your OG goats.
That's my thing. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm only talking about present and current, and I said that a few days ago, and I'm gonna stick to it, man, because it's so much talk about these historical dogs, man. I don't necessarily need to talk about it, and then it's so much
different stories told about different dogs, arguments, and all of that stuff. So I just say, okay, if that's the case, let me just move forward and talk about the dogs that's on the ground, the stories that I can tell, with my own, from my own experience. I can talk about Pitwise's Hanzo, not an extent, but I can talk about it. I can go into depth and tell you all the stories about Saki. I could tell you about stories off of dogs from Saki and all of that, that I've seen, put my hands on, and so on and so forth. Therefore, for me, there is no story, false storytelling in that. Everything that I can say is going to be a fact, versus me going off of somebody else's story that told, somebody else is this and that, and it's
right.
11 different stories. I don't have, that's why I back up and I'm like, okay, I'm peeping the scene and I'm seeing how things are maneuvering. So for me, I would rather listen to the OGs, than let the OGs.
History is always, told from one person's perspective, and we all know that perspectives could be one thing, even from the historical sense. Like, if you guys ever read or listened to the account of the Buck versus Sandman show, one person to tell you it was the most epic weight pull of all time, and the next person to tell you it was a 3-hour snooze fest.
Yeah. So so that's the main reason why, I just said, okay, I don't need to talk about the dogs of the past. I would rather hear the stories from the OGs, man, and not get involved in it. I know what I can talk about and what's solid, and I know, you know what I'm saying? You can argue with me about what I've seen or whatever the case may be, but it's on the ground. I can talk about it right now, or if I'm not talking about it, I either had possession of it or I was on the yard with the dog for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But we coming up on that hour mark, man. You know what to do. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, GB Pitwise, Big A, man, thank y'all for holding it down this morning, because y'all know I'm not stationary, so I appreciate y'all, man, filling in where I couldn't handle it this morning, man. Thank you.
How much driving you got left, man?
2 hours.
Okay, you almost there, so
yeah.
Be safe, bro. Fucking
Yeah, man.
Hey, Dre, man, don't let me find out, man. You been down there on Southwest, man, coming down Frungin and Maine on that Martin Luther King, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing your lingo, but I caught it this morning.
Nah, he
Said
out
this
there.
nigga
He
spit
out
my
there.
favorite rapper. What the fuck going on?
No, man, he on West Storm with me, man.
Okay, then.
He on that West Storm.
He on that west side. Okay, then, my bad.
No, you in that Clark, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Madison High School.
Yeah, shoot. Salute Big A though, man. Safe travels, man. Hope you get where you're going.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Hey, where can they find you at, bro?
Man, I'm right here with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm supposed to be,
Sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Pitwise, what's up, man? Where can they find you at? You've been active on Facebook, boy.
man, Facebook. I've been there. Pitwise Kennels everywhere. I'm on the American Game Dog podcast. I did an hour with him the other day, and then look for me soon on Beer and Bulldogs, man. So
okay. Oh, it's going down. Yeah, man. Hey, boys out here.
And then during the week, I'm right here chilling with the fellas, bro.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Dre, what's happening, bro?
Man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all y'all brothers that submitted videos for the project we doing for the breed profile on behalf of NWA County Course. So salute to y'all boys, man. That's coming through here soon. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you stay tuned to my brother Joe at NWA County Course. So the channel with over 1 million views.
Man.
And, yeah, man. Y'all know how we end. we end the show with a benediction, man. You know what I'm saying? I just pray that everybody be blessed, their dogs be blessed, their families be blessed, and be prosperous. So for those of y'all that pray, please pray with me. And if you don't pray, you can go on skedaddle. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. But yeah. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop, slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Socket about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Yeah. Beat drop, slow, head nod.